Shall I start with the mathematics questions? And I also hear the curriculum and the tests. We have the same in Holland. First, you have to know what the tests ask from the children, so you need to know what the goals are. And what we do in Holland is double. We practice with children all the goals they need to reach. We don't do all-day world orientation, but you must see the books. They are for the teachers to know what children need to learn. And you must see that the book is the training. World orientation is the football game. If you think at football, you have training and you have the play. So if you use world orientation, it is the play. So I was in one of the rooms, room C, I think, and that was about the water tower. So if you have mathematics, discuss with the children how high is the building and how can we use mathematics to know how high the building is, and what sort of form we need to discover it. Or if you need to make a circle, what is the surrounding? You can always think about what type of mathematics suits with the problem, because it can be time, clock time. Oh, I don't know all the verbs in English, but you know all the items from mathematics, put them into world orientation. So children learn by books, and then you make the translation to real world. And that's what Jenaplan wants, to use the book stuff in real world. And the same with English, because someone talked about what can I do with English? Yeah, I think you can find English words about the project where you're busy with, and songs, and give presentation in English. What is my role as a teacher during this work? It is, children have their questions. Your job is looking for the goals you need to get with the children, where you need to get with the children. So you know, hey, I can use this and I can use that. I saw it with the teacher who was with the water tower. He was always asking things, not saying, but asking, helping children to come a step further, because I also hear about the history about the water tower. If it comes from the Japanese, then I think, but always look from your own, where you're a teacher in, look what can make a click, and don't put in different boxes, but make a large box and join the group. And not 24 hours a day or 24 hours a week. Make some afternoon sessions, discuss with your team when you want to use it. Is this a little bit of an answer? The question is, you want to know what children learned. So that is why you want assessment and yeah, and the results. There are two ways. The one way is children present what they learned. The next one is you give a test what children learned. But what we try to do is portfolio, subject results, and the objective results. The objective results are from the tests, and the subjective results are from the presentations from the children. You always ask at the end, how are we going to put in our portfolio what we learned today? And children can overthink the form. They can make pictures, they can tell story, and we always ask at the end, what is important for us to know? So that's what we write down, what we learned today. So what can we never forget? So that's what we take with us. And there are also other forms what you can use. What I also thought, when you want to put something in it, you can do a bingo. We discussed it earlier. You can and not say number 7, but ask how tall is the water tower, for example. So. Oh, that's a quiz. So children write down what they discovered, and the children who gave the presentation about the subject, those children make the questions for the others. So children have to be very alert during the presentation and make notes. So also language is part of it. They make notes about the presentation because the water tower children said there is 100,000 liters water in our water tower, and the tower is 100 meters high, and it is built by. So everyone is writing down what he is telling, because later, after, the children of the presentation make questions. And when all the presentation have finished, then the quiz starts. So children have to remember what the answers are. And that's a very good practice of making notes, of studying behavior, looking back what you heard. What also is possible, make a game. Children are very fond of games. Try to let them make a game. Make a wallpaper with the most important things they learned from the project. What you also can do is, in advanced, you make the goals you want to reach with the children and put them in I goals. So children say, I know what a water tower is. I know how I can use mathematics to know how tall the water tower is. And you give the children the I goals so they can see, yes, I reached this goal and that goal. Yes, I have many goals. And those goals has to be similar with the goals from the tests.